So next, we're gonna talk about the format of the letters. Do you guys know how to write a letter? Formal letter. So formal letter that come from this. The corner there, the side your name. Maybe your name is Ali, and then your address. Maybe something Kampong, and then the city, maybe Port Dickson, and then the state, and the postcode. Alright? And the date you write the letter. Maybe like 22 June 2025. Okay. Next, after you address all your details and the date, then you need to write the recipient name and organization. Okay. So if you are writing to who, you are writing to the chairman of the oral resident company. Alright? Since maybe you don't know the name of the chairman, but never mind, you can just write the title. So here you can actually just write the chairman oral resident community. Okay. Then after the people, you need to write the organization. So it's under oral resident community. Right. So after that, you need to write the address. So the address is not stated in the picture and not stated in the picture. So you may just write something that is normal. Maybe like maybe you just follow the question. Yeah. Coral Avenue. You say Coral Avenue. And the subject there. Subject is the purpose of you writing the letter. So why are you writing a letter? You are writing letters to do what? You are going to inform about the accepting letter. So essentially just right here. Right? And then below here will be your content. Remember, you need to fit all the requirements here. There are 5 points here. You need to include in the content. So usually a letter end up with a signature. So you say thank you, and then you say yourself, write your name, Ali. Then you can drop a signature here, right? Okay. For today's class, we're gonna use English language paper 1 as our teaching material. So let's start our class with part 1, international writing. Before start our writing, I recommend students to read the question carefully and also the picture before you start anything. And then finally, and then second, you turn down anything you think as important. And then third, only you write everything. So here we read the question first. The picture below shows Leon and Tina talking about a safety hazard as they were walking home from school on Friday 22 May. So study the picture carefully. So the student will read for boys and will read for girls. Blah blah blah. And then what your task is. The task is imagine you are Leon and then you are going to write a letter from friend to the foreign resident community to inform them about the safety hazard. Then you are refer to the picture information of fresh proof your letter. So the second step is you need to jot down some key points before you write. So the question here lists out some key points you need to include in your letter. There are 5 key points here. So the first one is the date, so the incident. So the date is on Friday 22 May. It comes from where? It comes from the question itself. And then second point is the name of the street where the pothole is located. So we observe the picture and then we can find out that there is a sign here. The sign here stated where? Stated as the Oral Avenue. So we can jot down before you write anything for it. The date is 22 May. It's on Friday. The name on the street is Oral Avenue. So the third point we need to include is what if so nearly happened to a boy. So we pay attention to the first conversation, the first picture, the boy. So you can see that said, oh no, he nearly lost his balance when he passed the road. So how we need to include it? Original word is he nearly lost his balance when he rode his bicycle over the pothole. So we can actually reuse the sentences. So we can say nearly lost his balance when he rode his bicycle over the pothole. And here we don't need to include oh no. Alright class? But we can reuse the word, the rest of the word, which is he nearly lost his balance and he rode his bicycle over the pothole. So we can actually jot down to here as well. And the fourth one is the incident that your friend will encounter. So you are Leon and then your friend is Tina as well. So we can pay attention to Tina conversation block. So in the first diagram as well, what Tina said? Tina said, my grandfather would have fallen yesterday. But if I had not grabbed his arm in the nick of time, he tripped over it because he didn't notice it due to his poor eye. So in here, the incident, the keyword is incident. So we can actually use the same technique as well. We can reuse the part of the word. So what we can use? We can use my grandfather would have fallen yesterday. But here it says he used the word my. He used the word my. But in your letter, you're not gonna use my because my refers to Tina's grandfather himself. But we are his friend. We are Leon. We are referring to her grandfather. So we're gonna use her, not she. Like her. So we can put down here as well. And then the final one is 2 things you should do to prevent an accident. This is done. So here come to the picture 2. We notice the yourself. You say, I wonder who can inform that. So here at the conversation box 1 on picture 2, there's 2 actions to be done. So when we say action is a verb, so we're trying to find a verb in the conversation box. So we can find out that there is a verb called inform. Then we will place. Then repair. There's 3 verbs. So the first thing to be done is to inform someone to repair it as possible. So this is the action 1 that can be done. For another action, we can notice that in the meantime, phone and warning signs should be placed. So this is another action can be taken before the repair be done. So this will come for point 5. And finally, you may reorder the points. That means you not need to follow all the flows, but remember you need to include everything in the letter. So remember to write in complete sentences.